Hello students. Now I am going to do GCE O-Level examination 1000 short question series question paper 25. So we covered 24 papers so far. So this is also 1 hour paper. So you get 25 short questions. All are relevant to your O-Level syllabus. Make sure that you do all 1000 questions with me. So in this paper, first page, you get 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second page, 7 to 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the third page, you get questions 13 to 18. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And the last page, you get questions 19 to 25. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Let's do this paper. Question number 1. Find the highest common factor of 24 and 540. So, to find out the highest common factor, we can write down the factors separately. 24, what are the factors? Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2 again, and 3. So, here 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Then 540. What are the factors of 540? Divide by 2, 270. Divide by 2 again, 135. Divide by 5, 27. You can divide by 3. Divide by 3, again 3. Till you get 1, you have to divide. So, what are the factors? 2, 2. So, 540, 2 times 2, 3 times, and then you get 5. So, I'll write here 3 times and then 5. Now, you have to find out the common factors for highest common factor. 2 is common. Another 2 is common. And 3 is common. That's all. 2 and 3 not common. So, 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. So, highest common factor is 12. So, you get 2 marks for that. Question number 2. Show this fraction is a terminating decimal. So, can you remember? I discussed this before. If you can write down the number in this form, 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n, like this, that is a terminating decimal. So, we have to check whether you get this type of fraction. So, a is 27. You can write 27. 8. 8, how can you write? You can write as base 2. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the power 3. 125. That's 5 to the power 3. You can divide by 5 and see. So, you get 5 to the power 3. Now, you can see you get this form. So, that means definitely this is a terminating decimal. So, terminating decimal means you can write down the fraction, not a recurring number. So, that's called terminating decimal. So, you get 2 marks for that. Question number 3. Same question, write the above number in decimals. So, how can you write as decimals? 27, 8 times 125, what's the value? 8 times 2, 16 plus 4, 20. 8 times 1, 8 plus 2, 10. Divide by 1000. When you divide by 1000, that means move the decimal place 3 places to the left. 027. So 0.123. 027 is the terminating decimal value. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 4. Convert recurring decimal 0.3666 means this is 6 recurring to a fraction P over Q as rational number. So what's the method? We can write this one as x, 0.3666. I'll write just 2. Then what we do? We can multiply by 10. When you multiply by 10, you get 3.666 like that. Till you get the decimal part, you multiply. Then when you subtract, the recurring part, decimal part get cancelled out. So that's the method. So you can't get rid of. So multiply by 100 now. X multiplied by 100 means 2 places. So 36.666 like that. So this is repeating. Now we can see when you take these two, same decimal part. When you subtract these two, you get the rational part. 100x minus 10x equals 36 minus 3 because the decimal part get cancelled out. So you get 33. 100 minus 10 means 90. 90x equals 33. So what's x? 33 over 90, or you can write down, this is divide by 3, 11 over 30. You can simplify by dividing this by 3. So 11 over 30 is the recurring number. So 0.3 is not repeating, but only 6 is repeating. 0.3666 like that. So that's the answer. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 5. EF is parallel to CD and parallel to AB as well. Find the values of x and y. Look at carefully. These two lines, you can write which one? So here x and this, but here we need to find out this value. So what is this value? So this is 65, we know this is 65, alternate angles are equal. Then what's the other one you can use? These two, can you see these two lines also parallel? This and this. So 70 plus y equals 65. So these two are equal to 180 because allied angles equals to 180. Add up to 180. So y plus, when you add these two, 135 is 180. So what's the y value? 180 minus 135. So you get 5, 4. So 45 is y value. We found y is 45. Now you can find x. These are also allied angles. X plus 70 plus y, that's 45. That's equal to 180. So what's x? 180 minus these 2. So 5, 7 plus 4, 11. 115 you can subtract. So you get 5, 5 and 5, 10. And here this is 2 and 6. So 65 degrees for x. So you get 1 mark for x value and 1 mark for the y value. So altogether 2 marks. Question number 6. In the figure, BD is equal to DE and it's also equal to EC. BAC angle is 60 degrees. ACD 24. Find the value of DCE. DCE, this angle. We'll try to write down in terms of this. If this is 2A, this is also 2A. Isosceles triangle. And then this becomes these two angles. Now, if this is 2A, what is these two? These two are equal. Divide by 2, you get this is A, this is A. Then you can construct an equation and find A. 2A plus 60 plus 24 plus A is equal to 180. That's the sum of angles in ABC triangle. So 2A and A, you get 3A plus 84 is 180. What's 3A? 180 minus 84. You get 6, 9 and 9. So 3A equals this. Divide by 3. You get A value. That's 32 degrees. Now we can answer the questions. What is DCE? DCE angle is A here. That means 32 degrees. What's BDE angle? BDE is this one, 180 minus 2A and 2A, 4A. 4 times 32. So 4 times 32. So 32 times 4, 128. 180 minus 128, 52. So the answer is 52 degrees. So you get 2 marks there. 1 mark for this and 1 mark for this answer. Question number 7. Buying price is given 135, selling price is 108. Find the percentage loss. So what is the percentage loss? First we need to calculate the loss amount. The difference between these two. You get 7 to 27. So percentage loss is equal to the loss value over buying price into 100. Multiply by 100 means divide by 100. That's the percentage mark. 3 times 9. 3 times here. 3 times 4, 12, 5. So 9 times 5, 20. So 100 divided by 5. 20% loss. So 2 marks for this question as well. Question number 8. Ratio between interior angles in a hexagon is given. 6 angles given. Find the sum of interior angles in a hexagon. So how you find out sum of interior angles for any polygon? N minus 2 into 180. But in this one, N is 6. Hexagon means 6-sided. 6 minus 2 into 180. You get 4 times 180. What's the answer? 0, 32. 4 times 1, 4 plus 3, 7. So 720 degrees. Second part, find the value of the largest angle. So we have to find out the total. The ratio is given. So we'll put 8x, 5x like that. The sum is 720. So we'll add all together. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 6, 19. 23, 26, 30. So that means 30x is equal to 720 degrees. X becomes 720 divided by 30. You get 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 4. X angle is 24. That means what's this largest one? Largest number here is 8. That means 8x is the largest value. So largest one is 8x. That's 8 times 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 2, 16 plus 3, 19. So 192 degrees. So that's the largest angle. So here, why did we take x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you write down the angles, you can write 8x, 5x, 6x, all because ratio is given. We don't know actual angle. That's why the sum is equal to 720. So 2 marks for that. Question number 9. Find the equation of BC if equation of AB. This is given, this one. So we need to find out the coordinates of B if you want to find out the BC equation. How you find out coordinates? So this becomes the y value is 0. So we'll put A or something and 0 is the y value. Substitute that one in AB equation because it's satisfied. So 5x plus 6y equals 30. So when y equals 0, you can substitute 0 here. X is A, 5a. That's equal to 30. So what is A value? A becomes 6. A is 6 means now we have the point 60. Now we can find out the equation of BC. So what is the equation of BC? We need to find out the gradient of that. If you know 2 points, how you find out the gradient? Difference between the y coordinates, y2 minus y1 over difference between x coordinates. This one is x equals 0, y is minus 2, 0 minus 2. Now take the difference. Minus 2 minus 0 over 0 minus 6. When you simplify, minus 2 over minus 6 is 1/3. That's the gradient. We know the gradient and this is the y-intercept of BC line. So C equals minus 2. So what's the equation? Equation is y equals 1/3 x minus 2. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark for the correct gradient and 1 mark for the slope. Question number 10. One of the factor in x squared minus 9 is also a factor of this expression 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. So you are asked to find out the other factor of this. So what are the factors of this? This is difference between two squared terms, x plus 3 and x minus 3. Look at carefully which one is a factor of this. Both pluses. So that means addition. So you have to take only the plus one. You can't get a negative value. Both are pluses means you get factors, both pluses. So x plus 3 is the factor there, common factor. So you have to find out the other factor. How you find it? So you can see 2x squared. That means to get 2x squared, this should be 2x. X into 2x, 2x squared. Now you can look at the last one, 15. How you get 15? 3 times 5. Now see whether it's correct. X into 5, 5x and 6x, you get 11. And 5 times 3, 15. So what's the other factor? 2x plus 5. So 2 marks. First identify the factor for both, common one, and then find the other factor. Question number 11. The two circles with centers A and B intersect at C and D. AB parallel to PQ and AB equals 16. Here to here, that's 16 given. Find the length of PQ. So what's the length? Now try to connect. This one. And we'll connect this one. What can you say about this triangle? This is the diameter. This length is equal to this length. This length is equal to this length. According to midpoint theorem, these two are parallel as well. So you can apply this distance. The PQ distance is double of this. 16 times 2. 32 centimeters. So you can apply midpoint theorem. So 2 marks. Question number 12. 5 squares with side length 2. Each side 2 centimeters inside a circle as in the figure. Find the radius of the square. So look at carefully when you draw a line here. Here to here. It passes through the center. Because the lengths are equal here. If you take this one, these are all squares. So this is R, this is R. So you can, this is 2. This is 2 centimeters. What is this height? 2, 2, 2, 6. So when you draw the triangle here, this is 90 degrees because a square. So this is 2 and this is 6. And this is 2 times the radius. So we need radius. So we can say this is, first write d and then divide by 2 to get the radius. You can use Pythagoras theorem. So d squared is equal to 2 squared plus 6 squared. 4 plus 36. You get 40. So d squared is 40 means what is d? Square root of 40. Square root of 40. Then you need divide by 2. So 40, how can you write? 4 times 10. And when you take the square root, you get 2 root 10. Now when you divide by 2, you get r. So 2 root 10 divided by 2, you get root 10. So you have r value. You can find out the next one. So this is first part. What's the second part? Find the shaded area. Pi equals 3.14. So how you find out the shaded area? Area of the circle minus area of the 5 squares. So shaded area, area of the circle minus area of the 5 squares. So what is the area of the circle? Pi r squared. 22 over 7. Here you can take as 3.14. Pi r squared. Root 10 into root 10, that's 10. Minus 5 times area of 1 square. 2 times 2 is 4 is 1 square. 4 times 5, 20. So you subtract 20 there. So 31.4 minus 20, you get 10.4. So 4 is there here. You get 11.4. So 11.4 and 20, 31.4. So 11.4 square centimeters is the area. So you get 2 marks there. Question number 13. Find the value of tan theta if 3 sin theta is equal to 4 cos theta. Now we'll take a triangle, theta. This is opposite and this is hypotenuse and this is, we'll take adjacent. So what is sine theta according to the ratio? Opposite over hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Adjacent over hypotenuse. So we'll substitute here and see what happens. Opposite over hypotenuse, and this is here not 0, this is opposite, and adjacent over hypotenuse. Can you see? Adjacent get hypotenuse and hypotenuse get cancelled out, and you get opposite over adjacent is equal to 4 over 3. So what is opposite over adjacent? That's tan theta. So without this you can write tan theta. So straight away you get tan theta value is this. So just remember, you are doing this in A-level class. Sine theta, when you divide by cos theta, you get tan theta because hypotenuse get cancelled out. So 4 over 3 is the answer. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 14. Find the values of A, B, C. 1176 is 2 to the power A, 3 to the power B and 7 to the power C. So that means we can divide and see what are the factors. Divide by 2, 588. Divide by 2 again. Divide by 2. Now you can't divide by 2. Now 3. You can divide by 7 now. Now see, 3 2's. How many 3's? 1. How many 7's? That's 2. Now you can write, compare these two. A equals 3, B equals 1, C equals 2. So just compare. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 15. You have given 2 equations. Find the values of A and B in the simultaneous equations. So both you have to find. So the easiest one is to just add it. When you add the 2 equations, this is 1 and this is 2, what happens? B get cancelled out. You get 2 over A plus 3 over A is equal to 12 minus 11 is 1. So same base, same denominator, you can just add the numerators. 5 over A is 1. So what is A value? A becomes 5. We found A. Take one of the equations and substitute. We'll take 1. 2 over 5 plus 3B equals 12. 3B equals 12 minus 2/5. So take the same denominator, 5. 12 times 5, 60. 60 minus 2, 58 over 5. And B becomes, you have to divide by 3. So divide by 3 means 1/3 here. So you get B equals a fraction 58 over 15. You can't simplify further. So A equals 5, B equals 15, 58 over 15. So 1 mark here and 1 mark for this. So 2 marks. Question number 16. Cost of a chair is A rupees and cost of a table is 3 times higher than a chair. So chair is A rupees and cost of a table is 3 times higher. 3 times higher. 3A. If 4 chairs and table is made, that means what's the value? 4A A and a table, 3A. If this happens, then the cost of a table is 2/3 of the price. Find the percentage discount. So then what is the new price? Not 3A. 2/3 of that. The table value is reduced. So the cost of table is 2/3 of the price. So you can get for 2A. Then the total, what's the discount you are getting? We expected normal price is 3A, but we got for 2A. So what's the difference? That's the discount value. So discount is A. What is the buying price? If it's initial value is 4A and 3A. When you buy it for that, you get the discount. So initial value, you can say 4A plus 3A, 7A into 100. So percentage discount, so 100%. AA get cancelled out. That means 100 divided by 7. 7 times 1, 7. For 30, that's 4, 28. So 2 remaining, 2 sevens. 14 and 2 sevens is the percentage discount getting. So 2 marks for that. Question number 17. If the volume of this solid is 800 cubic centimeters, find the length x. So this is a prism. Cross section is this, a trapezium. So first we need to find out the area of the trapezium and multiply it by 20 to get the volume. So volume 800 is equal to, first add the parallel sides, 6 plus 14 into half into the perpendicular height is x. And that's the area of the trapezium into 20. That's the length of the prism. So that's equal to 800. 2 times this, you get 10. So 6 plus 14, 20x into 10 equals 800. So what is x? 800 divided by 20 and 10. So 2 zeros get cancelled out. 8 divided by 2, you get 4 centimeters. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Figure shows a histogram of marks obtained for a science test out of 50 marks. Draw a frequency polygon. So how you draw a frequency polygon? You select the midpoints and connect it. So midpoint of this interval is this. For this one, this is this one. So you have to take equal bars. This one is this midpoint. And here you have to take the midpoint of the after interval and the previous one. Now you can connect with the ruler all the midpoints and you can connect this one to complete the polygon, frequency polygon. So you get 2 marks for completing it. Question number 19. 2 circles with centers A and B intersect at points P and Q. Write down lengths that are equal to given below with reasons. AP. If you take the center A for this circle, AP and AQ are radii. So AP equals AQ, radii of big circle. BP. This is equal to this. BQ. That's the radii of the small circles. Radii are equal. Radii of small circle. So you have to give with reason. So 1 mark each. Question number 20. Simplify. Look at carefully. If we can factorize, you can simplify easily. What's the common one in the numerator? Minimum power, 5x to the power. 5 to the power x plus 1 is common. Take it out. What should be the remaining part? 3 minus 1. 5 squared. Now see, when you multiply, you add the powers. X plus 1 plus 2, x plus 3. Minus, we took this one, so this is 6. Divide by 5x is common. 9 minus 2 squared, that's 4. Now simplify. Now these two, same base, different powers division, you can subtract the powers. X plus 1 minus x, you get 5 to the power 1. You get 5. 5 squared is 25 minus 6. 19. Divide by 9 minus 4, that's 5. 5 and 5 get cancelled out. You get 19 as the answer. So if you see the factors, it's really easy to simplify. You can take the common factors out and simplify. So 2 marks for that. Question number 21. O is the center of the circle and 5 centimeter is the radius. So we'll connect. This is 5. PQ is 8. This whole thing is 8. Find the length of RS. So this length. Now look at carefully. This perpendicular drawn from the center O. So that means the chord bisect each other. These two lengths are equal. The whole thing is 8. So this is 4. Now you know this is 4. You can find out this length. So what is OR length? Use Pythagoras theorem. 5 squared minus 4 squared. 25 minus 16, you get 9. Square root of 9, that's 3 centimeters. So this is 3. But we know OS is the radius, that's 5. So what is RS? OS minus OR. So OS is the radius, that's 5. 5 minus OR is 3. So 5 minus 3, 2 centimeters. So that's the RS length. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 22. This table shows values to draw a straight line. Find the values of H and K. So this is a straight line. So y equals mx plus c. 2 unknowns, so you need 2 values. So here, this is the easiest one. When x equals 0, y equals minus 5. So straight away, you can find out the c value, that's minus 5. So what's the equation then? Y equals m x minus 5. Now you need another value to find out m. We'll substitute this one. 1 and minus 2. When x equals 1, y equals minus 2. Take minus 5 to the other side. 5 minus 2, that's 3, is equal to m. 5 minus 2. Now we have the equation y equals 3x minus 5. Now we can find out h. When x equals 2, value of y is h. 3 times 2, 6. 6 minus 5, that's 1. H equals 1. Now you can find out k. When x equals 4, y is k. K equals 3 times 4 minus 5. 12 minus 5, that's 7. So h is 1 and k equals 7. So those are the two values. So you get 2 marks, 1 and 1. Question number 23. Age of 10 people are given below. If the mean age is 35, find x. So how you find out mean age? Add everything, divide by number of terms. So mean 35 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is the denominator. The total. Do we have a pattern? We don't have a pattern. So we'll add it. 32, 54, 28. We'll add 3. 10, 14, 1 remaining. 9, 11. These 3, okay. Then 41 and 38. What's the value? 9 and 7. 79 we can add. 9 plus 4, 13. 1 remaining. 9, 1. So up to here. Then we can add these 4. 40, 23, 26 and 35. 11 plus 3, 14. 1 remaining. 5, 2, 7, 9, 12. 124. So we can write 124 and 193. Total is 317 plus x. So what is x? So we can first cross multiply. 350 equals 317 plus x. So what is x? You subtract. X equals 350 minus 317. So here subtract. So 3, 10, 1. So 33 is the x value. So you get 2 marks for this. Mean means average, means total divided by the number of terms. Question number 24. Following figure shows a distance time graph of a taxi. Find the speed of the taxi in the first 4 minutes. First 4 minutes, you are finding the speed. So according to this diagram, what is speed? Speed is distance over time. Distance here, time is here. So you find out this one over this one. So speed is equal to 600 is the distance, that's in meters, and within 4 minutes. So you can simplify and write 4 times 1, 4, that's 5. 150 meters per minute. That's the speed. Then find the average speed. Average speed is the total. Average speed is the total distance travelled with the total time travelled. Total distance and the total time travelled. That's important, not just the whole thing. You can't just take 10 minutes because actually travelled 4 and this 4, 8 minutes only travelled. So what's the average speed? Total distance is okay. So 1200, you can refer the graph. 1200 divide by 8 minutes. 8 times 1, 8. For 40, that's 5. So average speed is also same thing. 150 meters. So 1200 divide by 4 and 4, 8. 8 times 1, 8. For 40, that's 5. So 150 meters per minute. So same speed before. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark here and 1 mark for this step. Let's take the last question. Question number 25. A, B, C are 3 cities. Find the bearing of A from B. From B means you take this value, bearing of A. So measure the angle clockwise from north. This angle we need. This is 130. So 360 minus 130, you get 230 degrees. So bearing is 230 degrees. Next one, find the bearing of A from C. C is here. So you need this angle. How you find out that angle? Look at carefully. This is 140, that means this is 40. 180 minus 140. If this is 40, this is 40. Alternate angles. So you can find 360 minus 40. 320 degrees. So that's the answer. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark for each part. So this is the last question in this paper. So we covered all 25 questions. Each question worth 2 marks. So we gave 50 marks for the whole paper. Try the paper first and then look at my video to check your answers.